Hey guys, it's Cerulean Jake bringing to you.
This grass looks edible.
What the did you just say to me? What? Um, Bringing to you another episode of Fire Emblem Engage. Last time, um, wow, that really threw me off. Last time we continued on with the chapters, we got a few new characters as well as Emblem Erica. Uh, um, And this time, we are going to be moving on with some paralogues. We're going to try to get us some extra stuff. Dogs, really, really disappointing here. Only got 1 silver out of that. Let's go ahead and see what our 5-star pull is. Maybe we can fix up how disappointing that was. Get a pretty pebble first. Another expert book is very, very nice. Silver Blade and Silver Great Lance. You know, I actually do think I have a use for the Silver Great Lance. It might come up. I am not 100% certain on that. We'll see. But a Fortify, Expert Belt, or not, that's always going to be Expert Belt in my head. Expert Book, Adept Book, very, very nice. Yeah, we'll take that. As for what we want to do next, I think we can go ahead and we'll just go through with like a level 4 pull. So like steel stuff. We have a bunch of steel level magic. I'm never gonna use L Surge. It's like the Surge is just it's okay. It's not great. Got daggers. Yeah, that'll do it. Down you go. So, I actually have some big news that I have been holding out on you guys for. So, as I said, last chapter we got a couple new units as well as a new emblem. I want to talk about those. So first things first, we did actually get... we did get a Master Seal. So we can go ahead and promote Hortensia into her promoted stage, the Sleipnir Rider. And we can go ahead and get World Tree if we level her up a bit. On a Dex percent trigger, we may not use a staff use. That's pretty nice. It's not like you have to get this skill to make Hortensia work. It's not like that. But overall, I think that it's really cool to have. So, let's go ahead and do it. I do want to get my hands on that as soon as possible. I guess not necessarily so much that I am willing to start deploying Hortensia every single chapter. But I'd consider it. So, we got her promoted. But that's not the only thing that we want to do here. Now, I want to go into a little more depth of how I feel about Goldmary. Because I think that Goldmary, I undersold her a little bit. Here's the thing. Goldmary has some very exceptional base stats. Her strength is a little lacking compared to what we would want. But I mean, if we take a look around, compare it to the other units, I mean, Yunaka is 17. That's why we fixed it up with strength. Diamant's 20. 17. Like, it's not... Like, it's pretty good. On par with a lot of our other units. What's really holding her back is that all of these units have other things that are making them deal more damage, whereas she's just sitting on generic weapons, no skills. Like, she's needing some investment to really start popping off. And the thing about her speed is that with the hero class, she can make her speed growth work, but base 25 isn't... It's not great. You want your heroes to be super speedy. That's what makes heroes usually really good. So, the thing about Goldmary is that she just needs a little bit of investment to make her work. And I want to give her that investment, but in a different way. You see, there's a build on Goldmary that I think is quite good. Is it better than Hero? It's kind of just depends on what you prefer and what you like. I think she actually does fine in Hero. You don't need to reclass her. But I have found that she has a hilarious reclass that I want to take advantage of. But there is some caveats we need to talk about. Let's go ahead and change her class to a Lance General. Her proficiency is in Lance, so she gets S rank off of this, which is very nice. So here's the thing about Goldmary as a Lance General. Her defense is going to shoot through the roof. She's going to struggle to get hurt. Like, so long as you are not putting her up against some really stupid stuff like mages, you ought to be fine. Let's give you some options. This is what I was talking about. It might be good on her. She doesn't really need speed anymore. Here's the thing about this whole build. It is really nice that you're inflicting minus 20 hit on male foes. It's situational, but when it does come up, minus 20 is quite a lot. Unfortunately, we're not really going to be avoiding a whole lot now that our speed has tanked. I still think that this is pretty good. I think that Goldmary has a lot going for her in the general class, especially now that her defense growth rate is like 80 or 90 or something like that. It's just absolutely stupid. Here's the caveat and what I was trying to get to, what I want to clarify. Let's just pretend for a moment that Goldmary was meant to be a general. Of your 3 armor characters, Goldmary, oh, I'm locked into the, there we go. So Goldmary, Louis, and where is she? Jade. I actually think she's probably the worst of them, unfortunately. Louis is probably the best armor knight in the game, because by the time you get Louis to the point that we are in the game, if you're leveling him up, he should reach this benchmark and then some. He's exceptionally strong. I have used him in the past. I just think that he is quite good. And given that he also has Lance and is a direct comparison to Goldmary, you get more bang for your buck if you raise Louis. And then for the specific build that I'm going to go for, Jade actually excels with that more because she uses axes. So if these two were better options, why the hell am I going with Goldmary? Well, here's the thing. Just because those two, I think, are better at it, does not mean that Goldmary is bad. I actually think that Goldmary is quite good in this class, and I really want to show off what you can do when you kind of get creative with your building and classing. So, there we have it. Goldmary is going to be our Armor Knight for this playthrough. I stick to what I said about Armor Knights in that they are not exceptional classes, but this is probably the best they've ever been, thanks to all the bonuses they get from emblems. So, yeah, we're going to be seeing some more of Rosemary. I cannot believe I said that. I've been going out of my way not to say that. Goldmary. It's because they put Rosato and Goldmary. Like, it's... why? Just... Why would you do that? Goldmary. You get the point of what I was getting at. I'm moving on. Standard training. Who needs a little bit? We could give it to ourselves. Could do Chloe. We got a lot of people that are right on the cusp. Let's do...
Let's have a good
do one ourselves.
Ivy, Crown Princess.
Should be able to win this. Ooh! It's a lot of damage, but we have guaranteed hits, so we are good to go.
Somehow I won.
Dex and speed, not bad. Chloe, let's get you a level.
I am Chloe, Royal Knight of Firene. I'm Lapis, a royal soldier of
So we
Brilliant.
won.
I wasn't strong enough. I always do my best. Now and in
I
the
applaud
matches to
you
come.
on picking the best possible weapon you could, but it was never happening, Lapis. Next. Alchrist.
I am Alchrist, a prince of Brodia.
I'm Jean. Should I
Oh,
really
God.
be here?
Yeah, this is a little screwed.
Incredible. Such skill.
Yeah, one of the few units in the game that probably could have beat Alchrist with how much we've trained him. I do actually have something I want to go ahead and inherit now that Goldmary has become her final class here. So here's a few options that we have. We could go Gentility. I did recommend this for Armor Knights because I feel that being able to reduce damage flat is very nice for them. But Gentility just happens to be, quite a lot of SP, if we're being honest. And at the end of the day, 3,000, I think it ends up being for the max, is a lot of SP for just reducing 5. If we were equipping Erica on anyone long term, then maybe this would be more worth it, but I don't plan on doing that. So -5 damage on a unit that is only using it for res. Not worth, in my opinion. Okay, well, what about res? Like, just flat res. I mean, that's on Micaiah, so we'd have to wait, but, like, that could be worth it. You get, so instead of spending 2,000 to get -3 damage, you spend 2,000 to get -5. That's pretty good. Sure, yeah, I mean, you could go that route as well. It is a lot cheaper. But I found something that I think is pretty good. So, think about it. What are you doing with Armor Knights? Are you engaging with... well, I guess I shouldn't use the term engage in a game called Engage. That has a specific connotation there. No, I mean, like, are you initiating combat with Armor Knights? Not typically, right? Normally, you're just waiting in a spot, like hitting a choke point, getting all the units to come to you, hopefully killing some of them. If not, you're just damaging them and everyone else can come up, get the kills. That's the point of an Armor Knight, yeah? So why not, if we're clicking wait every time anyway, why not make the wait option so much better to use? I want to have Life Sphere and regen 30 HP, eventually, if I level it up even more, 40 HP just for clicking wait. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's an awesome option. That's what we're shooting for. And I'm just going to be real with you. I don't think there's any world where Goldmary is winning these at where she's at, so we're just gonna skip through
Prepare to be
these.
awestruck.
Especially if she's using a spear.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh! Well, okay, she wins this. Very nice.
I'm sorry.
But at some
you
point,
stood no chance.
I don't know when it is, but at some point, Tiki just becomes unkillable.
It's been nice getting to know you, Goldmary. I think we're going to be great friends.
I'm relieved to hear you say that, Tiki. I was worried you'd be too jealous of my charisma.
And your humility, too. Let's get the next level. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. That's what I meant to do. And then I need 4 more levels after that,
Humble soldier of Illusia.
I think.
Will you come play with me?
Okay, that one's closer. I'm still gonna skip it.
Stood no chance.
Ooh, she won.
If you like hot springs, you'd love the town in Illusia where I grew up.
It must be a lovely place. Will you take me there someday?
All right, nice little chat. It's kind of what I mentioned earlier, is that these bond conversations, they're short and sweet, but they often just talk about nothing. There we go. That should be everything we want. We are running low on bond, so we don't want to spend too much more of it.
I'm Tiki. Pleased to meet you.
That's kind of weird.
I'm sorry that you stood no chance.
I guess she just never used the attacks where she's really defensive and deals a lot of damage. Guess she just chose poorly. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a little bit more. I forgot we have all those to spend. We are at the point where we could go ahead and use them, but I want to think on those a little bit longer. So let's just get our SP and then we'll move on out of here. Don't want to use the stat ups just yet. So Goldmary, here, Tiki, Life Sphere. Hell yes. Let's go and equip it. So now we have self heals. If anything, at this point, Goldmary just needs a bit more damage, and I know just the way to fix that, but we can't do it just yet. We have 0 SP anyway, so we're good on that front. But there is one more thing that Goldmary needs. She needs an emblem ring. So where are we going to get one of those? Well, let's talk about that when I'm done with my chores. See you then.
Hey, I'm so happy to see you.
Okay.
I may not look it, but I'm an excellent cook.
Yep.
Just like prepping the alpaca's meals back home. This meal could start its own legend.
I bet this would be a hit with customers.
Lovely aroma.
Here, take some.
All right. We are back, and there's one last thing we need to do before we talk about what map we're going to be completing today. So, I mentioned that last time I went over the records hall, and I had to get rid of that video, so we ended up not going over it. Let's do that now. Here at the records hall, we can create a profile card. A profile card is a customized space where you can show off what you've done in the game. Using online features, you can make this card public and exchange it with other players. Yeah, so I mean, it's not... Okay, yes, we edited it. I understand that. Anyway. It's not really important because Fire Emblem is not meant to be an online multiplayer game. It's more meant to be a story-driven tactical game. Those are the two things that you get out of it. But you can go ahead and mess around with this. So we can do Jake-Fire Emblem or Jake-Thracia 776, like just all sorts of stuff. Some quotes from the different games. Oh my, oh my. You will be mine. Comment. Okay, so we can change our little comment down here. Eager to... Yeah, eager to's fine. That could be funny. Eager to... eager to party. Alright. Favorite character. Well, I mean... kind of made that one pretty clear. Rodine, obviously. Everyone remembers Rodine. You remember that one guy? Rodine. Favorite map? I don't know. Clash of Forces. Wait, no, I remember that one. I don't care for that one. Let's do a Land in Bloom. That's a fun one. Background. All right, we can change the background. Let's see here. Ayo, Bass Pro Shop. Don't mind if I do. The border. We'll do some swirls. Color theme. We can change the color. Obviously, gotta go pink. Text color. What goes good? I mean, the blue looks fine. Icon. We can change our icon here. We'll do... Hell yeah. Stamps. Alright, so we can also put some stamps down. We can change what stamps we want with X. Pick out a couple different stamps. We'll just do good old Bubs. Bubs jumping to the moon. Boom, right there. Save it. So what else we can do? We can flip the card over and we can see the times deployed. So it shows us who our favorite units are. We have deployed Alfred quite a lot. Shows you just how good he is in the early game, that I deployed him this much and he's not on the main roster. Same goes for Etier. Very good bunch of units there, -1 of course. We can also exchange our profile cards. We're not worried about that. We can also do a photo shoot. Yes. Buttons. Let's do, let's see. You know what? Let's do the fortune teller. Since it's never open, we'll get some use out of the fortune teller. Spot number 1. We just pick a character, so I guess we'll do, we'll do us. You know, see me in, obviously, shirt and trunks. We got no glasses, that's fine. We can also do a pose, just various poses. Cool, all right. Sure, yeah, that looks awesome. That's what we'll do. Spot number 2. We'll do. You know what? I know. Okay, so you can also do the emblems, which is cool. But we'll do Boucheron. And we'll put you in. You know what? We'll put you in a shirt and trunks as well. And then you are gonna. What the? Very cheerful, looking right, proud. Here we go. Discouraged. Yeah. All right. Sad. All right, cool, perfect. Photo. Take a shot. Take the photo. R. Beautiful. Oh no! Don't retake it. There we go. Save it. Cool. All right, I think we're done with this. This is a funny little distraction, but we're done. That's all I wanted to show on that. Let's get to the actual map at hand, shall we? Let's depart to the Divine Paralogues. Ooh. Which one shall we do today? Well, to those of you who know what's around here, I think you may have figured it out already. We're going to head on to the Berserker's Hollow. Let's begin this chapter. The Brash General.
Look! There's another bracelet friend right over here.
You're right. Is this the bracelet of the Brash General?
Yes. I think the emblem is asleep, just as I was. Will you wake him up?
The words came to me as soon as I laid eyes on it. Let's give them a try. Embolden us, emblem of strength.
What a refreshing rest. Hey there, I'm Hector. Was it you who woke me up?
Yes, it was. Greetings, Hector. I'm the Divine Dragon.
Good to meet you. Whew, sure is nice to move around again. You must have had a reason to come looking for me, though.
This world is engulfed in a terrible war. We're trying to put a stop to it. To that end, we were hoping you might lend us your strength.
Well, I've got a good feeling about you. Looks like you've got grit, just like he did.
May I ask who you're talking about?
My good friend Eliwood. In my world, he fought to bring us back from the brink of disaster, like you're doing. Our fight was against a rotten bunch called the Black Fang. They were a real handful. For Eliwood, Lynn, and me, and all our other friends, it was the fight of our lives.
They must have been glad to have someone like you on their side.
Well, no need to butter me up. You need help, that's enough for me. But first, let's have ourselves a friendly little competition.
What do you mean?
It's been a while since I've seen any action. I want to get the measure of you in battle.
I understand. If that's what you want, then I'm ready to show you what I can do.
It's settled then. Brace yourself.
And brace ourselves we shall, because this guy is no joke. We do not get very many units to take into here, so we need to be careful about what we're picking. Only get 8, so let's take a look here. Almost certainly I want Yunaka. So let's see, who are we dropping? Let me check something really quick. He is okay. He has 3 health bars. So, ugh. I believe that goes up the later you are in the game. Since we are like fairly late, I think he's getting the full 3 that he can possibly have. Who knows? Maybe if you challenge him like in post game, he can have 4 health bars. I think I can afford to drop one of my magic units. And I think even though Anna is the most leveled up, I think... Ooh, it's actually a tough call between Celine and Ivy. Oh, I forgot. You actually do have a good ring on. I forgot that I had equipped you with the Olin ring. Ooh. In that case. So long as we bring Alchrist, we can effectively get the same use that summoning a hero would. So we're going to drop Celine. We're going to bring Yunaka. We're not bringing Goldmary yet because, hint, hint, this is the emblem we're trying to get for Goldmary. Jean is like, even though he doesn't have his ring, is must have. Maybe since Diamant might not be coming to this one, maybe we could put Lucina back on him. Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff we're not using. How far along did we get Alfred? Level 11? Yeah, he'd have been pretty far behind. If I were to drop somebody and try to use them again. I think this is probably pretty good. We have a sword, we have a lance, we have an axe. We have another lance. I think we're pretty solid here. So going with this, how do we want to orient them? I know one magic unit needs to go up because we're probably going to be sending... I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to handle all of this pretty much by myself. So I want a magic unit that can back me up. We can probably get away with just Ivy on that one. That said, I think Ivy is going to be handling something else turn 1. And then we want to send a few units over here to handle all of this. And I think I want to leave Yunaka behind just on her own. I think she should be fine to do that. I want you over here. Are there any archers? No, none in range. In that case, this all looks good to me. Ooh, don't save over that. I'm not too sure about that one just yet. It is going to be a little annoying needing to edit over all of that. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe the name of a chapter is not such a big deal.
Let's get started. Come at me, and don't hold back!
That is something I can worry about later.
There appears to be a fog-like substance emanating from over there. Be on your guard.
Indeed. So this chapter actually takes after the chapter in Fire Emblem 7 where Hector gains his legendary weapon known as Armads. And in that chapter, these fog, if you stood in front of one, would poison you. Now, poison does something a little bit different in this game, but the idea is still the same. You stand in front of one of these spouts, you're getting poisoned. In my opinion, it's actually a little less annoying this time around.
I've got this.
Because I don't think poison is... It was already bad. But I think it's kind of worse. I don't think that poison does a whole lot in this game, and maybe I just don't know how to use it. Maybe that's my bad, and I should just be better at the game. But,
No mistakes.
oh well. Okay, so what's my avoid rate against this guy? 59? That's actually not great. And I'm also not doing a ton of damage with the Armor Slayer as it is. So, how far can you get? I do want to take care of that guy. Can you even kill with Olwen? You can. Well, if you hit. Alright. It's a great way to start things out. Do you have a longbow? I never gave you a longbow. That was definitely something I should have done. Hey, you know what? That's what this is for. We've only made one action and we realized a mistake, so let's fix it. Hey, you. Drop that. Pick up this. You know what? While we're here, I did say that this would probably be a good option. We're going to go ahead and give Jean the Lucina ring back.
Lucina! Together!
Because he's getting some pretty good stuff out of this. What was the bonded shield effect? Trigger equals 100% for cavalry allies. Okay, well, I mean, that's not helpful. But we're fine. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, 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 yes. Play the game. Aha! All right.
Of course.
Got a longbow this time. I don't want to miss that because I'm pretty sure the the rolls are all the same. Miss, and then a hit. And then hopefully we can hit this longbow shot. Alright. Look.
Time to open up shop.
Just trade. Give you Balgamud. And it'll be fine. Or you know what? You know what? Never mind. I've already screwed it up. I could have traded and then assigned decoy, and it would have been cool.
Here goes.
But whatever. We're making all sorts of mistakes already. You can't reach, neither can you, so we don't need to clog that hole just yet. Just mark the danger zone on those guys. We can go ahead and pop this guy.
It's tea time!
So, it only counts, the spouts that will give you poison, it only counts at the end of your whole turn. So if I go here and attack, it's not going to shoot at me. If I end my turn here, it doesn't immediately shoot at me. So if I reposition or I dance, then I still have time to move away. So we are good to get a little bit aggressive and then move away. You only have a up close and personal attack, so you can go here with Jean.
As you wish.
That's going to make that safe. You have fracture, right? Yeah. So that's fine. We can go ahead and bait out some of these guys. And
Whatever you need.
since we have the option, I may as well just do it like this. Let Yunaka be the one to bait him out. Will do pretty much no damage, but he will do less than pretty much no damage. He will do precisely 0 damage. Not worried about that. So a crit would have been nasty there. But
Simple enough.
he didn't land it, so we're fine. And that turn went okay. This turn also goes okay. Was annoying that we had to eat that hit and we just missed a whole bunch of times, but it all turned out okay. Alright, so next up on the agenda, I want to break this and be able to get all the way in here so we're not getting poisoned. Who can beat this Halberdier? Halberdiers are actually a pretty good class. It's another class that would have been good for Goldmary. Goldmary is in just such a, like, good middle ground position that a lot of things are very strong on her. Okay, since I can fly over you,
I'm getting hungry.
and you don't have a way to attack, I can go over here. Ooh, I'm not fast enough, so I will be eating this hit. But we're not getting hit by anything else, so it's fine. We also avoided it, so that's even better. Alright, good. We also get antitoxins here, since we're not needing that elixir anymore. We'll hold on to the antitoxin because it may come up here. You move. Nope. Who can kill you? Can Anna? That's what I thought. Good dodge. Okay, looks like we have stabilized our opening. That's a free speed upgrade. I will certainly take that.
I'm sorry.
As well as a level up. Definitely could have been better, but I mean, we always take dex.
To the death.
Next is magic. We just blow you up real quick.
For Lucia.
And then Alir should be able to handle this guy. We also end up baiting the mage, which is fine.
I'll go first.
Descends now.
Good crit.
This time, victory was mine.
Alright, so yeah. We have stabilized. So we're pretty good to just move on and pretty much talk about whatever we want here. So let me go ahead and consult the list. Good old list. And right here. And turn the page because I flipped it over earlier. Let's see. What's a good option? We got a few things we can talk about. You know, I did say something earlier. I think it was in this video. It's either this video or the last one. Pretty sure it was this one. Right at the very beginning of the video, that is going to result in me having to censor myself, which, you know what, perfectly transitions me into a new topic. It is one that has bothered me for quite some time. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Have you guys noticed just how neutered YouTube has become in terms of what you're allowed to say or what's good to say? Monetization and advertiser friendliness has gone way too far, and it is honestly starting to piss me off.
Our foes are strong.
Can you kill? Guaranteed? Yet. So let's just move up and heal. Get the free item as well. So what am I talking about? Obviously, at the very beginning, it was like within the first 10 seconds of the video, I dropped an F-bomb. There was a long-standing rule of thumb on YouTube that if you dropped any swear words within the first 60 seconds of the video, then you were just getting demonetized. It's either you were getting demonetized or you're gonna get sifted down to the bottom of the algorithm. And look, I do this for fun. I would like to get a decent following. That's, you know, I'm not going to pretend like having a good following is a bad thing. But, you know, I'm not like broken up if one of my videos doesn't exactly hit its stride. It's more just like content has become more and more unwatchable, if I'm being perfectly honest. I have attempted to watch, usually it's like, mind you, I don't like bringing up political topics on my show, so I'm not going to talk about what the political topics are or what they were discussing. I'll leave that out, but typically, I'll just say that this typically occurs most within a political context. There's some hot button issue or some very heavy topics that people are talking about, and it ends up getting censored because YouTube just doesn't want you talking about that. It's too spicy. We're talking about the same thing. Like, it doesn't matter if you censor it. I get that there's some things that maybe you still want to censor anyway, even if you know what they're talking about. Even so, some things are just, it's so annoying how it's being censored. What are some examples? So if you...
The fog. It seems to be poisonous. Be
yes,
careful.
I had covered that, Vander. Thank you. So if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say these words, there's a few of them that I'm willing to define for you. Some of them, you know what, you're just going to have to figure it out. One of the big ones that's been going around, unalive. Typically, unalive it's usually just used to refer to killing, maybe murder. Like, there's a couple different words that could refer to taking a life, whether it be kill, murder, or some other word. All of that gets replaced with unalive. And I'm curious. I've said it out loud. I'm not scared to say it. I'm playing a Fire Emblem game. I've said it multiple times. Like this guy right here, this fabrication here, I'm about to kill him. I might take 16 damage for it, but I am about to kill him.
Ready yourself.
I crit him, so I killed him without taking any damage in return. Like, I get oftentimes in like political content, in a political context, you're referring to people killing real people. This is a video game. I deleted a few pixels off the screen. Very different context. It's still annoying as shit. Like, just say the word. Say the thing that we're talking about. A couple of the other ones that I've seen, a lot of people will say things like SA or CP. They'll like abbreviate what it is, and those are very serious topics that do not deserve to be taken lightly. That said, what are we doing? Who are we helping by abbreviating that? No one is saying those words just for funsies. Like, typically when you are saying what those abbreviations mean, you're talking about it in a serious context. So just, what are we doing, people?
I'll go first.
Another one that I've heard a lot is, this one's just, it bugs me for how strange it is. That is part of what bothers me so much about it. It's just plain strange. We're safe here. I'm pretty sure all of these thieves are locked onto a treasure chest. So they're going to ignore us for the most part. However, we did just unlock this treasure chest, so one of the thieves might be loose and ready to fight. Not entirely sure. Can we brave bow this guy to kill him? Yeah.
Sorry, not done yet.
But yeah, another word that people say is corn. You know, the vegetable. What could they possibly be referring to with corn? They are talking about pornography.
That I'm fighting?
What in the world? Like, it's such a strange abbreviation. What? Can we not have serious discussions?
What a lovely scene.
Like, yeah, it's lewd, and that's not something you really want to present to something that could be taken in by children. I get that. But look, like, we have a button on YouTube now. Is this made for kids or no? If I say no, let me say whatever the hell I want. Like, that's how I feel about it. It's so annoying.
I am the divine dragon.
Why are we not using the things that we have in place? Why are we making everything child-friendly if it was never intended for kids? Now, I will say this. I am not so foolish to believe that it's all because of the kids why this is happening. No. This is happening because of advertisers. Let's not joke around. The reason why a lot of this is going down and why I understand why this is the case is because advertisers don't want to advertise on a video that is talking about unaliving or corn. Actually, in truth, the way I worded it there, actually, yeah, they'd be fine advertising on a video that talked about those. But if you said the real words and what they meant, oh, hell no. They are not advertising with you. It's so stupid. I think I've made my point at this juncture. It very much pisses me off. I think I see what I want to do here. Can I get you with a longbow? I can't. Okay, so never mind. Decision is made a little bit more difficult. Maybe not, actually. So, silver great axe. Well, now I don't want anybody really taking that. Excuse me, taking that. How much avoid? We have 72 avoid. You have 86 hit. So if we switch to a sword, you basically get nothing. Okay. So here's what we're going to do then. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to give you a little pop shot. That is crazy the amount that the Lucina thing did for the tomahawk. Move you back. You're going to finish this off with a longbow. I really don't want to be baiting you, but I guess that's what we're doing. Because I don't want to get poisoned. Actually, I think I'd rather get poisoned. I'd rather get poisoned than bait the armor knight.
I'll assist. Look here. A good wind.
And we are not worried about this. What the hell are you called? A Berserker. That's right. We're not worried about this Berserker at all because we are just going to assign a decoy with Jean. And then Jean is going to engage. Item. Noble Rapier. We're losing a bunch of avoid by doing that. I think it's made up for, though, because it's 15 versus we're losing 10. So we gain a net of 5, I think. So 86 to my 62 plus another 15 avoid. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. We ought to be able to avoid it, and if we can't, I think we're living it. I wasn't paying attention to that. Well, we took a little bit more poison than I intended to that turn. Yunaka will eventually finish all these guys off. That is her job. Okay, 24. Nice. Good avoid. Draco shield has been stolen, but we can get that back. No chance, my friend. Okay. For this,
Devoted to you.
the answer is pretty easy. He has a tomahawk, so we go the Olwen ring. That's handled nice and easy. How much attention are we willing to bait here? I would say with their high damage weapons, not a lot. So let's just stand here. Your turn is also very simple. Vein of Fog, and you're done. And next, obviously we need to finish off that kill, and then we don't need to go up because all of this can be handled by these two. So now we can just start working on these guys. Let's go ahead and bait these generals out. I think I'm cool with Panette doing that. We step one up and take the tomahawk hit. We do want Panette to go ahead and start eating some hits here. You can have your own tomahawk. Wait there. Let's go ahead and get another speed boost.
I'll help.
Good stuff. We'll go ahead and drop that in the convoy. At this point, we're pretty free to upgrade to antitoxin only. We'll end up taking a poison for that, but I'm fine with it. Looks like we're good. Once again, all this over here is pretty well wrapped up.
I'll save you.
Nice. Just because we want to take a little bit of damage on Panette does not mean we have to do it right now. Ooh. Alright. So I didn't mean to bait those guys, but I think we should be fine to take care of them. So in fact, I want to handle that first while it's on my mind. So you definitely want to be taking on one of these guys because you're not doing any damage to these. Well, maybe not. Maybe any is the wrong word. But you can definitely take this guy out, 0 issues. So we'll just take the freebie.
I had no choice but to win.
Okay. Don't need that. I already got one. So I think we want to go ahead and kill you with Chloe if we can. Yeah, we can. Because we want to be able to back off so we don't bait the next wave. Back up. And then you, with your rapier, you can deal with this guy.
Allow me.
Use it while I got it.
I will not watch another life be taken.
Ooh, pretty damn good level up. Would have appreciated speed, but can't complain. And you can finish this off very easily.
Thank you.
And then we get $500. No. She hates us. There we go. Free Goldmary, I guess. Don't need it. Bane of Fog once more. We can open that chest later. So right now, I'm mainly worried about what's going on over here. I can't reach this mage. But I can bait the mage. You can get there. This is the concern. If he runs up and attacks, then he breaks me. But I think it's gonna have to be okay. I think we're just gonna go like this to bait. We'll come down here. Because he didn't move last time, so see if he moves this time. Yeah, this is all wrapped up. You're trying to run away with the Draco shield, but... Ooh, you attacked first. My friend, you are done for.
For Lucia.
Now, does that other guy attack? Or does he stay there? He moves, but the martial monk did not attack, which is perfect.
I will endure.
So now you can move back here and double with the Olin ring. And if we don't secure the kill, we did. But if we didn't, then Alir would have been perfect. Got some magic, got some speed. That's exactly what we're wanting. You can move on up. Handle this yourself.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Okay. Send that off. We do have some more shenanigans going on down here, but crazy this. I'm gonna click the same button over and over again and be invincible. I know, riveting gameplay, but I made this build for a reason. Wanted to show off how good it is, and I shall. Okay, so 42 damage. We can take that, and we will get some pretty good crit rate after that. So let's go ahead and equip the killer axe and wait. Then I will pick this up. And I'm just gonna wait for the thief to come to me, because I don't think he's gonna attack anyone. So we're chill to just wait here. I think we're good. That one. Okay, I was not expecting Alir to get hit by that.
Drop your guard.
Winning!
Okay, so we've taken a good chunk now. Good stuff. Okay. So now our crit rate should be through the roof. We need somebody to kill this guy. Can you do it? Yep. Good stuff. Go ahead and put that away. Don't need that just yet. You can move through, so can you kill this guy? You can, in a single hit. Very impressive.
I'll help.
They're not even at max yet, but does she have... She's only getting 4 strength. She will get 1 more strength from the Edelgard ring by the end of this. Or by the end of her getting full bond.
Lose.
What am I attracting here? A lance unit. With a javelin. 26. At most I take 6. Alright, cool. Do not give a shit. Got 97 crit rate. Goodbye.
You looking down on me?
Later.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
And honestly, you know, I won't have 97 crit rate, but I will have a lot, so I'm willing to take another layer of poison just to put the tomahawk up at the top. Actually, hold on. Seven as compared to 17. I think it's more worth to have the tomahawk equipped, especially since we're going against a great knight. Yeah, probably. And we'll just wait here. Your move is obvious. Clicka. We just click the button. We click the button again. Get 2,000 gold for that. That's pretty good. There's a space that only he can reach, so let's go ahead and move there. Better debate one at a time.
Sleep now.
Did end up taking a good bit of damage there. Oh no! Not 8 damage.
Another kill for me.
You know, there was an attempt. The attempt was indeed made. It's a little crazy that Yunaka's not doubling these guys. I know that they scale pretty hard in these Divine Paralogues, but hot damn. Yunaka is meant to be fast, so what is happening?
Here until the end.
How much damage are you doing to me? So, you deal a lot, and you are not in range. So I think what we do here, I want you to just get in range, so you will get killed by Ivy here. So I'm going to run up this way, and we're just going to hop in the convoy. How much damage did you do to me? You're dealing 32, I have 17. If I healed 15, then I'm exactly dead. So we do need to go ahead and open up the convoy. We're going to whip out one of these elixirs. Need to go ahead and take that other elixir off of Marin, because she's not doing anything with it. Okay, I know exactly how I want to take care of you, but then I'm getting hit by this. That's frustrating. 27 with the 23 speed. Okay. Ooh. It's just fast enough. So you're not safe to use here. I mean, unless we engage, you get 31 HP. as well as 5 more defense. So I mean, what I could do here is I could go Fire Breath.
Let's have some fun.
Oh my.
We'll be together forever.
That does quite a lot of damage. And now I'm curious. Actually, that spot is not on fire. It's only this spot, huh? Okay. So he'll still be able to reach me, but he can't double Anna. And with only 27 damage, he's not going to kill me. So we're fine to do this.
All in a day's work.
Good stuff. And we got $500! Let's go! We can go ahead and just get in range here. We are slowly taking on more and more of these. I don't think we're going to need Lucina. Then again, Lucina could be pretty good against Hector. Ouch. The reason being, if I really make sure I get in a bunch of people next to Hector, having all those bonded hits would actually do a lot of damage because it's all true damage. It's all doing about 3 or 4 damage. It could actually be pretty good. Another wave. We haven't actually finished off this wave just yet, but not like they're going anywhere. Also, oh man, I was just thinking this is great for our bond, but we're locked at 4. Oh well. We deal with the mechanics that we have been handed. No, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. There you go.
Rest now.
And I'm not too much in a rush to use an item to heal you up, because we can heal you along the way, just with the staff. You're fine, so we just need to take care of this situation here. You can reach over here, so let's do this. You are more than likely to crit with Eternal Claw, because Eternal Claw does have good crit rate. We get it, though. We didn't get it. That's a shame. Okay, let's test something. Last time I one-shot you. We're not getting the one-shot this time, unfortunately. Even with the Lance weapon sync. 38 compared to 43. Yeah, Chloe's doing the most here. Much speed. I do double with Alcris, so Alcris is more than likely killing him. So let's do this. Let's kill you, and then we'll back off.
You're done for. What a lovely finish.
Weapon sync plus. That's nice.
I won't give
Much
up.
appreciate that. We'll move over here. And then we will hit you. This. Alchrist, I believe, is at max poison now. So getting poisoned again is not going to matter. We're just going to walk up and obliterate this guy. Yeah.
I'll start.
I'm sorry.
Good stuff. Alright. Put that away. Then you can have this. Oh no! Finally finished that guy off. Ugh. Sit up here. Got some strength. All right, we appreciate that. Weirdly enough, I'm kind of wanting some speed on my feet. Normally, that is not something you need to worry about, but I'm kind of missing it. But we're doing fine, for the most part. How far can you get? Alright, so we can put you about right here, actually, and be fine. Down here. Give you a heal. I do actually want to go ahead and use an antitoxin on pretty much everybody before we engage Hector. Once again. And while we have a turn... Oh, let's give this to... I mean, Anna's the most brittle. Let's give it to Anna. We could be a little more gutsy with Anna. The other option here I would say is Chloe, because there's one thing I'll probably end up wanting to do with her. There's an elixir in this chest, and I wouldn't mind having it. So now that we're dealing with pretty much just Hector here, let's show off exactly what we're doing. Of course, he does have some units that represent other dudes from his game. Got Oswin here, as well as Matthew. And then there's him, with 28 defense, and a whole bunch of nasty skills to go along with it. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't want to start him coming after me yet, so we're not gonna worry about it.
Another kill for me.
Nice and easy. Get rid of that.
I'll do my best.
Keep moving through here. Let's not get poisoned. Let's go ahead and use the antitoxin. Go. Cleared that off. Been using on you as well. I don't intend to get poisons on you again until we start going up through here, in which case some of you might end up getting poisoned again. Them's the breaks. Neither of you... Well, she doesn't have one. You're going to need to get healed anyway, so you can go over there. Let's go ahead and get Lynn back. I'll get Lynn back just so long as Alchrist actually fights somebody. Lucina I might not get back, and I do think that there is a niche use case for her here. So I'm going to give the Emblem Energy over. I think these are the last sets of reinforcements, so we're also going to start moving Yunaka. Still going to do this just so we can get those kills eventually. So there's also an Emblem Energy right here, but that's like way out of the way.
Was that too much?
Nice whiff. Oh, that is not the last one. Alright, Yunaka might be tied up for a little while longer, and honestly, we may just accept that she's not making it to the fight, which is perfectly honest. To be perfectly honest, is what I was attempting to say, is probably fine, because we don't have Draconic Hex yet, which would have been the main application of what we wanted. We could use Dreadful Aura. That could be nice, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's just get up over here. It's Dragon Vein. And we'll keep all of that going. You can go ahead and get Tiki back. In all likelihood, I may just go ahead and engage, give somebody a life crystal, and move on. That way you can use your normal crit axe. Then again, only 40. Even if you crit. Well, no, it does a good bit. Let's finally move you off. That way you stop continuously getting poisoned. You do the same. You don't have one, so let's trade. Just want to clear all of this off. You'll be fine.
That was a cinch.
Okay. She's handling this one a lot faster. I still think we're just going to choose to not worry about having her over for the Hector fight. Okay. I'm going to move you up. Nope. Up here. He's going to start charging, but we're kind of like in the area, so it's fine. That means these guys will also charge. Which... Okay. That's fine by me. I'm going to move here. We won't get any poison here. He will use the longbow on me if I don't have mine, so we'll switch to the longbow. Annoying, but whatever. And then we're going to wait. Sign decoy could be good here.
Look what you made me do.
Hey, got another crit.
Nailed it.
Now, was that the 1 HP one? Ooh, got speed. Been looking for those. Okay. Didn't get the kill, but we got the damage, and we might have Lyn up now. Nice little speed tick there. I did hear the final tick. We did get Lyn.
That was a cinch.
Now, I'd like to get through all of these mooks without engaging, because I want to have my engages for Hector. So Hector can definitely be a bit of a beast to take down. So how can we deal with all this? We don't need to worry about you anymore. Hector's the one we're worried about. If we don't get the elixir, it's no big deal. You can come up here. You're already like super poisoned, but so this won't matter.
That
Go.
is that.
You finished off. These guys are just out of range, which is perfect. I'll be able to kill both of them without putting myself in danger. Get up close and personal with this guy. Once again, excellent level up. And always rely on Anna for that. And $500!
I'll go first.
You are never going to get the chance to use that. So I'm not worried about you having effective.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Kind of like the stage for not bad level ups. Like, have we had like a really bad one? I don't remember any. I guess this was unwise. We're taking 11 damage where unneeded. It'd be fine. It would be fine. Let's get you moved up. And you... do you have a... You do have a physique. I will put that on Anna. Good stuff. Okay. And we're not worried about Yunaka over there. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Okay. I thought he might do this. When he does this, don't touch him. It is unwise. It is not good for your health if you attack him while he is using his signature move. It is called Storm's Eye. And I'm not going to go too much into depth, but basically, if you try to fight him during that, he will fuck you up. This presents an interesting opportunity. So he has put himself at just the right range where if I try to unlock this chest, he will be forced to attack me with the rune sword. The rune sword is clearly his weakest weapon. And we definitely want to get him off of Armads because he's getting a +5 defense just for holding it. Here's the kicker. Is that it's a 1 to 2 range that restores damage based on what he dealt. So, in that sense, he's still hard to kill. So I'm not sure. That might be what we want to go for. I think what we'll do, just to make sure that Chloe is not getting obliterated here by multiple sources. And again, maybe Jean should be the one. No, it should be Chloe to go up here and get it. We're going to have Chloe run up here and open the chest. And she's going to attract the attention for the rune sword. Yeah, I don't really need the antitoxin anymore. Well, you know what? I'm about to. I wouldn't have had time to use it anyway. I did just get another idea, because I could go ahead and set up my doubles. I'd have to do it right here. And then he would end up here, which means we're not close enough, because I'd be standing here and I'd reach 1, 2. Yeah, so it wouldn't be close enough. I think I'm fine with Ulcris taking a little bit of poison, so I want to position him closer. Jean, though, I want you... You have a throwing dagger. Okay. So it's got to be range.
Just a scratch?
Let's have him do it. I want him taking on this thief here, because we want him dead. How much speed? 26. So we actually do manage to double thanks to all the Lin boosts. So we're going to assign the decoy. Also going to move up and heal. Move you there, and you just need to get the hell out of here. Like, here's fine. Let's see how that plays out. Away should take Hector's attention. Very good. Alright, we get rid of the thief.
I can't believe I did that.
I don't know why he was only dealing 1 damage. Maybe it was a faithful recreation of Matthew. So now we're pretty good to go all out here. So here's what I want to do first.
Yes.
We want to go for these doubles. Now where we put them is crucial. So if I stand right here, 1, 2, I wouldn't be able to reach there. Jean, I think it doesn't really matter where I put all the doubles. There's not going to be anywhere that Jean could be to get all of them. I think the best I'm going to be able to do is 2 of them. I would need to be... I would need to be a backup unit to get the bonus on Bond Strike. So that's fine. We can lead with everything else first. Because, I mean, we do want to do this. Because we do kill with that. We take no damage because he's using the rune sword.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
So long as you're not running in there with, like, other armor knights, you shouldn't be getting destroyed by the rune sword. His magic is only 7. So next up, we're gonna move in. How much does Houses Unite do? Not a ton, actually. Arid Bar does a good bit. Okay. Can I kill you? I may need to transform here in combat art. Atrocity will do it.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Okay. So now we can move to a more favorable position. We can go here. No, okay. I want Jean to be attacking from here, I think. So I want the clones to be here and here. So Galay's fine to just chill here. We go here. Master Storm, we'd have to get a ton of lunar procs for that to be worth it. So put the clones there. Now we come up here and we attack. Get a lot of good damage down.
I'll help.
Can we break that? Yes.
Okay, give me all you've got.
It's definitely going to take everything I have to stand up to that axe of yours. But I'm not giving up. I set out to prove my worth to you, and that's what I'm going to do.
Good to hear. Have at it then.
I'm not afraid anymore.
There we go. We do get a pretty good chunk here. Unfortunately, we're not doing much damage at all. So we definitely would have been better off with, well, actually, hold on. Really quick. Yeah, we're not even doing any damage with that. So, I mean, doing all these bonded strikes is probably for the best. And since we have the clones, he will probably be tempted to try to kill one of those instead. So yeah, we're doing good. Let's just go ahead and do this then.
Our bonds give me strength.
Sorry.
Tenacious! Will save one for me!
I can help. Not done yet. Me too.
Here we go. Got a ton of good damage in there. I see you can farm chain attacks with that. Get a bunch of achievements. Okay! Oh, thank God! Oh my God! Armad's being effective against dragons was almost the end. Oh my God! Alright, well, you know, before we end this off, let's, not only let's go gambling, but let's also get the extra dialogue, since we're here.
Hey, look who's here. It's great to see you, Lynn.
Likewise, Hector. Ready to put my skills to the test, for old time's sake?
You bet. But since we're friends, I think I'll have to go extra hard on you. Hope that's all right.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
By my hand.
Well, unfortunately, Alcris does not have a great matchup here into Hector. But we managed to hit enough Luna procs that we got the finish. Of course, Yunaka and Korin are the MVPs for just completely shutting down any sort of reinforcements. You know, sometimes it's all the stuff that happens in the background that really matters. Gotta thank the little guy, you know?
You actually managed to beat me. I'm impressed.
I take that to mean you're happy with what you saw?
No doubt about it. One glimpse of your fighting spirit was more than enough. It took all I had to hold my own against you. You'd be fine even without my help, I'm sure.
No. We need all the strength we can get, and you've got plenty of it. I couldn't have gotten through your defenses without my allies at my side.
Treasure that feeling. I used to think I could protect everyone I cared about with nothing but my own strength. I couldn't have been more wrong. It was only with the help of trusted friends and allies that I survived the Black Fang.
Your friends must have been really good people.
Oh, the best. Talking about them fills me with pride, even now. I appreciate your determination and desire to forge ahead.
Does that mean you'll join us?
For as long as you need it, my axe is yours.
Thank you, Emblem Hector. I'm looking forward to letting you loose on the battlefield.
That's what I like to hear. Good match, Lynn. Can we talk for a second?
I was half expecting you to ask for a rematch. What's on your mind?
Just wanted to make sure you were all right. I got a little carried away in that last round.
Thanks for your concern. It was a heavy blow, but I'm fine. Actually, I'm really happy.
You're happy to get hit with an axe?
Not exactly. I'm reminded of all the time we spent together. You, me, and Elliewood. We trained hard and fought harder, but those days are full of happy memories for me. Seeing you fight with everything you had just now gives me that same feeling.
I understand completely. I'm more relaxed going into battle with you, because I know you'll always have my back. And because you're a cherished friend, I trust you with my life.
Good. I hope you'll let me protect that life now, instead of charging ahead by yourself.
Don't worry. I won't ever leave you behind.
Emblem Hector has a lot to offer us, but that is something we'll need to go over in the next episode. Because this video is, of course, gone on long enough. We do have a couple more things we need to go ahead and deal with here. Of course, we want to pick up our precious metals, as well as whatever else we can find here. Perhaps some spices? Nope. Bond fragments. Maybe, maybe some tomatoes. Says there's an animal here. There's a cat. I do believe this is one of the places you can find a dog. There's our iron. Yes, a dog. I do like to note these places. This is another very early on place that you could get a dog. So if you end up kind of lacking like I did because I missed one in a chapter, this could be a good early chapter for you to hit. Especially if you're gonna use Louis. Hector ends up being an excellent choice for a Louis pairing. Ah, potatoes. That's what we ended up with. Let's get out of here. Do the Somnial. But since this was a Divine Paralogue, we don't have any post-exploration dialogue to go through. So, in the next episode, well, I have a couple choices. So I will consider my options. See you then.